easier. And we're excited to bring our next guest in. He's the Chicago Bears quarterback, Pro Bowl quarterback, Mitchell Trubisky. Mitchell.
Either one.
I was going to ask you because they told us Mitchell. But I always hear you call Mitch, on TV games.
Well, because people are lazy.
Your name is Mitchell. Bother you?
Whatever's easier. No.
What do your friends call you?
My close friends call me Mitchell, but some call me Mitch. Like, it all depends.
Really
my mom calls me Mitchell, so if you're around my mom,
she's like, his name is Mitchell.
She'll want to hear that.
Right.
But it's really gotten to the point where I'll answer it either. It's no offense whatsoever.
You guys had a great season in Chicago. And, it didn't end the way you wanted it.
Right.
And Cody Parkey, when that thing went up, did you think, okay, this is happening? I mean, what was your emotion?
Good. I thought it was good. I just thought the way our season was going, the way the game went, and throughout the whole game, I always had that belief that we were going to find a way. That's how I really felt in all the games we played throughout the season. Just the team we had. Always had that belief that if it came down to our offense, our defense, we were going to make the plays necessary. So it came down to our offense. We were in a tough situation. We had a great kick return. Then we go down, we make the plays, put us in a good position to make a field goal. And I always had that belief that he made the first one, and then they froze him, and then they had a second one. And so when I was watching on the sidelines, it was going up, and they have a bunch of pictures on my face going up, and then it just doesn't go in, and you're froze, and you don't really believe what's going on, and it's just it's a whirlwind after that, and you just don't want to believe it. But it's never one play. You know how it is. We could have made a bunch more plays in that game to put us in a better position.
Sure.
But it was the most fun year I ever had playing football, and it's just a tough way to go out. But it motivates. It's going to motivate even more for next year. So
one of the reasons at least I read, that you were able to have such a great year or better year is you got off social media. So
yes.
Where did that idea come from? Talk about how that helped you and all.
Yeah, for sure. For me, it was just eliminating distractions. So just being on social media, scrolling, reading what other people say about you. It could be positive. It could be negative. After my first year, a lot of it was negative, so I wanted to just block that out, and then also just eliminate that time I was wasting on social media, either scrolling, reading, posting, or just looking at pictures. And I was able to stay a lot more focused and spend a lot more time on what I need to do throughout the week to be even more prepared. So it was just a great distraction that I blocked out of my life this year, and I'll probably do it again going forward.
So just during the season, because you're back on now, right?
I'm back on it now.
But right.
In the off season, you'll do it, and then during the season, you think you'll get off?
Just block it out, because you do waste a lot of time on social media. I think I do specifically, because you're always trying to find out what's going on, and you're not as locked in as you could be. So even when I'm in the football facility, I try to put my phone up. So just keep it in my locker, so I'm not even checking text messages or anything during meetings. And it's all about just staying focused and putting all your time and attention on one thing, and that's getting better at football and taking care of my guys and being a better football team. So I think it helped me a lot this year.
Let me ask you about Khalil Mack when he joined the team and how that thing changed. Just tell about what kind of player he is and impact he's had.
Yeah, he's an awesome player, even better guy. So we got a great leader that came to our football team, and obviously we already had a great defense, top 10, and then we get a great player like him, and then you automatically move into the top 3, and they played amazing all year long. And I think the great thing about him, he's an awesome team player. The defense, they played so well together, and that's why they were able to shut so many offenses down this year and be the top defense, top 3, whatever you want to say. I believe they're the top defense because they're just so tough to go against, and they don't have any weak spots. And it all starts with players like Akeem, Eddie Jackson, Kyle Fuller, and Khalil Mack. So he really. Our defense is just so close. They're tight-knit. They play well together, and it's because they're unselfish, and everybody is going to take turns making plays. And Khalil, he came into our locker room, was accepted right away. He's just a guy you want to be around. You want to learn from him. You want to watch the way he works, and he works his tail off, and he's a great leader. So he makes everyone around him better.
So you're here on behalf of Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Tell us about this.
Yeah, so Gatorade is launching a new product. It's Gatorade Zero. It's the same great taste. It's got all the electrolytes to hydrate you, except it's got zero sugar. So Gatorade Zero, same great taste, zero sugar. Awesome new product out, so you got to go check it out. It's great for the off season to replenish those electrolytes when you're not doing something as vigorous as a game. and it'll help you train in the off season. So I'll be using it all season long, and it still tastes amazing.
See, this is good when you're over 55. You know what I mean? And I don't need the sugar. You know what I mean?
Nobody needs a lot of sugar. Yeah, for sure. It's great for you.
Right.
Zero sugar, man.
I love it.
You want to leave us with any predictions for next year?
I'm not a huge prediction guy, and that's when you get in trouble.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. What about this game coming up Sunday?
Yeah. Okay.
You have a pick?
I think I'm excited to see. Everyone talks about the offenses, but I'm excited to watch the defenses, especially from a quarterback perspective. I'm gonna see.
And the Rams' defense is tough.
They both are. They're both really good. I think they're both underrated, and everyone compares the quarterbacks and the offenses, but I think the defenses are really going to show up, and especially if you get after the quarterback a little bit, cause a little pressure, get some takeaways. I think there's going to be a defensive score in this game, and whoever does that, I think they're going to win the game. And my prediction is it's going to be the Rams. So I think they're going to find
my man.
Yeah, no really favorites. That's what I just think is going to happen. I think they're going to find a way to generate a touchdown on defense, and that's going to be a huge play in this game. And I obviously want to see. It's been a couple weeks now, so as just a spectator, as a fan, you want to see a great game, and I think it will be.
All right, Mitchell, thank you so much.
Great job, man. Have a great year next year.
Yes, sir. Get your Gatorade Zero.
That's right.